it seems like almost all of the old school racers, right, that I've seen weigh in on this, it seems like almost all of them take NASCAR's side versus the teams slash drivers. When if you think about it, all these old school drivers used to be in the spot that the teams or drivers are in now. So first of all, tell me if you think I'm right on that. And why do you think that's the case? It seems like a lot of the old school guys are siding with NASCAR, where if you were driving right now, you'd probably be saying, hey, let's try to make it a little better for us like it was back in your day. If you guys were making a bunch more money and the sport was healthier. What do you think about that?
I think a lot of it has to do, Charlie, with we didn't have a net. My whole career, I never had a net. We didn't have a safety net. The owners didn't have a safety net. We didn't have anything. You go to the racetrack, you fail to qualify, you've got a Fortune 500 company on your quarter panels that's expecting you to perform, and you go out there and you've got not 30, but you've got 45 race teams that's got Fortune 500 companies on their race cars, right? Only 42 is going to start the race that day. 3 is going to go home, okay? There's no safety net. And everybody, with it to a fault, in my time in NASCAR, all through the 80s, the 90s, right up through when I got out in 202, everybody in the garage area said, man, we need some kind of safety net. We need something to protect us. We need something to protect because we lost. I'm gonna tell you something, Charlie. We lost a lot of sponsorships. We lost a lot of companies because teams failing to make races. Okay, put all this money in there, and you go to the racetrack with you got a big suite set up there, and you got all the CEOs, CFOs, COOs, everybody in the company and customers, and all this branding and stuff. They're sitting in the suite. They go start the race. Hell, the car's not there. Where's my car? Well, they didn't make a show. Well, this is embarrassing. They pull out of the sport. This thing came along to protect the teams. It came to protect the sponsors, but to protect the teams. And one of the side benefits was it was supposed to give the team owners, some blue sky value to their teams because when so many of the teams and everybody, we talk about it, Bud Board, Junior Johnson, everybody, when they went out of business, it's a fire sale. Only thing of value was what the equipment was worth, right? So the charter thing was a benefit to that, and it was just something that we all wanted so bad, something like this, our whole careers, right? And now it comes along, and NASCAR's got it, and we're like, man, you guys don't really understand how good you've got it right now, as compared to the way we had to deal with it, right? Now the other side of it is drivers made more money in my time than they make right now, which is wild, Charlie. Or I should say the latter from 2004 and 5 on up through, right? The drivers made more money than what they make right now. And that was because that was during the explosion. That's when this thing exploded. That's when the money, you just count the money, man, as it was rolling in. Okay. And it's not like that now. So I get it from that perspective. I get it from a perspective of owners not making profits, not making money. You can't make money doing it. Why the hell you doing it? Well, a lot of people do it because they love it. Okay. What Rick Hendrick say? I just got tired of arguing with him about the charter and just signed it. Well, and Tony Stewart made the remark. You think Rick Hendrick runs his business that way? He gets tired of arguing about somebody about a business deal and just I'm gonna sign it, walk away. Tony's point was no, you don't do that. Well, there has to be a love for the sport. There has to be a love for what you're doing that kind of overrides that. Now, you can't be set up for the teams to lose money. I mean, I get all this, guys. I get what they're doing. I get what 23X Front Row's trying to do. They're trying to get more money for the race teams. That's what they're trying to get. And some of the things I think a little bit more power, a little bit more control, and that'll never happen. Okay, that's not going to happen. But the money thing, I totally understand that. But if all the other teams can make it, without going bankrupt, well, maybe these two teams can make it. I don't know, but I understand both sides.